This is Miss Ward coming from overcast South Florida this afternoon. Headed out to a Whirlpool refrigerator checkout. Customer Stacy's been cutting on and off for a couple of days, so we all know what that could be related to. Going to take care of that. After that, I got a Maytag washer that has a E01 F09 code. So life is good. Had an opportunity to take care of most of my paperwork this morning, touch bases with some of my premium clientele for next week, and verified their appointments, also address any concerns they have. And that's one thing I want to talk to you guys about. Stay in front of the customer issues if you can. And you don't have to have every customer, because every customer is not meant for you. Once you understand that, things get really well. Things tend to go well. Y'all give me a second, I gotta jump out real quick, grab something out the back, see how this gonna go. Alright, I'm back. So, like I said, not every customer is meant for you. And you can't make everybody happy. So, pluck them off as you go. Stay with the customers that, number one, appreciate the work you do, that respect the effort you put into your education and development, particularly for those of us who are continually fine-tuning our craft. Also, make sure you develop great relationships with customers that will recommend the same caliber of customer they are to you. That's one thing I found in this business, is I try to stay with a certain type of clientele. That way I don't have to deal with the drama, and then I don't have to go back to the streets when there's an issue, So, my advice to you is to read the book, Booking Yourself Solid. And he deals with that topic. You always hear me talk about it. The reason you have your own business is so you can enjoy life, you can enjoy yourself, and you can enjoy what you do. And the goal is always to get better and better at it, and to expand the brand and expand your skill set. And then you get to a point where if you only want to work on seal systems, like some of my brothers out here, that's how they make their money. They know before they get there 99% of the time what the issue is, and that's what they focus in. Now, once you take them out of seal systems and throw something else on their plate, then it gets different. But if you feel it's enough to feed you in that one area, then focus on those areas, become the best at it, and then try to specialize if you can on some of the items that other people don't feel comfortable with. Like, people run from Sub-Zero and the built-ins all day long, but the built-ins are just like the other refrigerators. You just got to take your time and focus on it and become aware. And then if you build a great customer base like that, your customer base and customer book is only filled with clientele with customers with high-end appliances, you're in the house. Because usually those people invest in those appliances and they keep them for years. And they call on you to maintain them because you've already been introduced to the home through warranty or through another service, and you were a professional. They know how rare that is, particularly in this industry. One thing that people do not know how to do is be professional. And at the end of the day, I might clown and act a fool on this channel because this is my time, But when I'm dealing with my clients and my customers, I'm on point. Now, if a customer get on my nerves, they gonna know it. They will get checked, but it'll be respectfully done, and then we'll do whatever we need to do to part ways of what happened. But most of my customers appreciate my directness. They know they can trust me, and I bring the best I can to the table to do the best possible job with the best possible products, so they have the best possible outcome, And that's the name of the game. You got to figure out where you want to be. You got some people that live off warranty. I am not knocking anybody living off warranty, because that's a steady, consistent check. It comes from the Blueprint with Mike. And if you play your game right while you're out here doing COD, that's something that's guaranteed coming in the mail while you getting your COD off. But you gotta have strategy. And the name of the game is strategy. The thing I don't like about warranty is I really, can't really control what areas I'm going in. I mean, I can because I only cover certain zip codes, but at the same time, it's certain environments. I'll never forget the first warranty job I got through Warrantech, through BrandsMart, was an LG compressor. Sold the job, no issue, but we pull out the refrigerator and there goes some damn roaches. I cannot do that. I cannot work it. And I let her know, look, my staff cannot work in unsanitary conditions, nor will I. You need to tighten that up. Where's the spray? Where's the exterminator? Like, what's up? I have no problem with telling the customer, because at the end of the day, we're here to do a service. Your standard, the way you live is you, but my people not working in it, and I'm not working in it either. That's insane to me. This is America, man. I don't care if you live in an apartment complex. We all know how hard it is if your neighbor nasty and those critters is running next to your door. But guess what? They got parameters and things for that. You need to go to the professional store, the professional pest control store, get that killer stuff and deal with it. Because at the end of the day, ain't no way I'm about to get called out. Anyway, let me get back on track. So, like I said, you got to figure out what you want, what your ultimate goal is with your business. Some people are in this business just to get cash up. You get the cash up, invest in some other enterprises and move on. But you got to understand what your end game is. If you don't understand what your end game is, you are not going to win. This is not built for you. Like right now, I've already set my week up. I already know what I'm going to clear. And I haven't even put the gravy on it. But the parts are handled, or the customers are communicated with, and the best laid plans will get you jacked up. But all you can do is grind. That's all I can tell you to do is grind and stay focused. Because you got to understand, you got to do what's best for you. You take something from everybody's blueprint, my blueprint, Mike's blueprint, Slick's blueprint, Darian's, Mo's, Greg's, Carlos, and get it done, man. That's all you got to do is get it done. It ain't that damn hard. Just stay focused. That just reminds me, I got to call some of my brothers, because I really want to do a live call tonight with some of the heavy hitters in the group. And, so we can share some of the things we do. And answer some of these questions. They can take some of the weight off. So I think I'll let everybody know don't bother me, because y'all cousin messed it up. But other than that, I still want to give back and do what I can do, because everybody shouldn't pay the price for one asshole, But I definitely learned my lesson. Shout out to my to the gorgeous one that called me this morning. Anyway, let me get back on track. Take care of yourself and make sure you take care of you. And remember, 1-1-1-1. I'm sending that directly to you. You know what it means. Focus. Become the best you can be. So, I'm headed out here to Western. I'm going to take a look at this Whirlpool product. Usually when we have those issues with the refrigerator cutting off, it depends on what's cutting off. Because, customers, you can pull so much from them, and you want to pull as much as you can, whether the display is flickering, whether you can actually hear the compressor cutting off, things like that. Those of us who've been in the game and who are learning and growing, we know that these models have issues with the main board. The control board is one of the most popular items. Also, they have issues with the capacitor and starter relay. And now there's a couple of boards on there. Don't get stuck, because this is one of the refrigerators that will get you stuck if you misdiagnose it. If you misdiagnose the wrong board, it's a problem, because you got a board on the back, and then you got a board on the front behind the dispenser. So you gotta make sure that you go through your manual, go through your tech sheets, and do the proper troubleshooting in the right way. Look, I'm talking from experience. I done misdiagnosed and messed up. That's why I'm so hardcore, because I had to pay for that stuff out of my pocket, and I learned a lesson. At the end of the day, it is what it is. So you got to go in confident and assured, and make sure you're checking everything the right way and follow the processes. We all know we're supposed to check on refrigerators. We need to check to make sure we're getting the right type of power. Number one, from the source. You got to check the wall and make sure you're getting that $120, you know, that 120 votes minimum. Then you gotta check, you know, your appliance itself. You gotta check the board, make sure it has the amount of voltage going in. You gotta make sure it's got the right amount of voltage coming out. You know, there's voltage coming out going directly to the compressor. Then you got voltage coming directly out and going to that dispenser, to that board, to the dispenser. So at the end of the day, you gotta know this, and you gotta go in confident. And if you learn the basics, I mean, they give you the diagram, all you gotta do is pull the tech sheets. And when you're dealing with Whirlpool products and other products, they generally all are built the same. They all use the same flow chart. You just gotta learn those boards. If you learn to diagnose from the board, you're a beast. You know, because most people can figure out the mechanical issues, but the electronic issues, that's a whole nother game. So that's why I tell people, invest in the courses, invest in learning circuit board electronics, invest in learning schematics, and then you are already 900 years ahead of the game. Once you get that down, all else is nothing. I'm telling you, because most people don't get that. They don't get it. So that's gonna be the deal today. I'm gonna take care of this one. And I'm trying to limit my exposure, I'm telling you. Because between balancing the business, my staff, and myself, it's getting to be interesting. Vacation's coming. I'm telling you, I might take out 3 months. Because I'm telling you, that's exactly how I stack. I take 3 months out. You know? Come back rejuvenated. That's the name of the game. Have a plan. Don't be out here freewheeling. Because you're going to look around and have nothing and nothing to show for it. My biggest goal is to get some commercial property, multi-purpose property, and roll on, man. I want to have a training facility to train dislocated workers in this particular field. You know, between appliance repair and seal systems, they definitely will be able to eat. You know, run the business from there, park my vehicles there, and have no problems. Right now, I'm looking for a location. So anybody know of a location here in South Florida that's out west? I am not trying to be in the city. That is not going to happen. I'm going to be out there in the sticks somewhere. I don't give a damn if I'm right on the brim of the Everglades. I'm going to be out there. I'm probably going to end up going to middle Florida. You know? That way I'll be able to move a certain way. But you know, we all have plans and goals. You just got to figure out what you're doing. You know, my goal is to create a program that I can cookie cut this program, not just here, but in other states. So everybody got a plan, man. Everybody got a plan. And those who think that what you see is all it is, then you are stupid. I'ma just call it. You know, that ain't a good word, but I'ma just tell you. You never judge a book by its cover. Because whatever you see on the surface is not the full story. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Never underestimate anybody. You don't know what issues they're carrying, what they've been through, and what their ulterior motives are. Always keep your eyes open. And above all else, stay focused. So once again, I'm going to sign off. And if anything I said has helped you in any way, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, keep stepping forward, Solid Steppers. Have an outstanding day and a phenomenal week. As always, Ms. Ward is signing off, and as always, it's been a pleasure.